They rose above.
The guys would tease me, hey, limber, limber. But they won't even let you wash one of those airplanes, let alone fly one.
Tell these young people, learn how to play the game.
The sky is the limit.
The legendary Red Tails of World War II rose above Toledo Express Airport.
I view them as American heroes. And certainly I believe that it was imperative that Northwest Ohio area had an opportunity to experience the history and learn about the Tuskegee Airmen in this venue.
The legacy of the Tuskegee Airmen lives on in the commemorative Air Force. Their touring exhibit, Rise Above, visited Toledo Express the weekend of September 12th. It was the late 1930s. War was in the air and on the ground in Europe and Asia. Like almost every other American at the time, young black men were full of patriotic zeal. But their opportunities to serve were limited by segregation in the armed forces. One group stood out.
I still always believed, and I said, well, you just wait. By the time I finished high school, I had planned on going to college, but the war started. But I said, everything will have changed by then. All the laws, I'll have no problem getting into the military. And that is exactly the way that it happened.
There were obstacles, but under pressure from society, the press, and the president, the U.S. Army Air Corps began accepting black applicants into its flight program. These cadets were determined to create a record of excellence during their training and service. These cadets were determined to rise above. These cadets became the legendary Tuskegee Airmen.
I recognize, reflecting back, that we made quite an impact. And we had a heck of a lot to do with integration and the rest of it. Because Truman in 48 signed the order, in 49 he integrated us. If we had been anything other than successful, would that have happened? I don't think so.
The commemorative Air Force Red Tail Squadron is dedicated to educating audiences across the country about the history and legacy of the Tuskegee Airmen. Their Rise Above exhibit features a 53-foot mobile theater that immerses viewers in a 160-degree panorama, which recreates the cockpit experience of the legendary Red Tail Squadron. It played to an audience who also took in live military operations at Toledo Express.
We have a mission at the Port Authority, and part of that mission is to promote our assets, and the Toledo Express Airport is certainly one of those assets. And within this asset, we have with us the TPS Aviation School and the 180th Wing of the Ohio Air National Guard. Certainly bringing this traveling exhibit out here, having an involvement of the Air National Guard, having an involvement of TPS Aviation, certainly brings all of that together to support our mission.
The centerpiece? A working restored P-51C Mustang, complete with red tail. She's one of only a few left flying today.
This airplane is typically the model of airplane that I bailed out 70-odd years ago. P-51 Model C. And we flew these with the Red Tails. We escorted the bombers from Italy to France, Italy to Germany, Italy to Ploesti. I had 18 long-range missions. My 19th mission was a mission I was shot down on. We were strafing radar stations on the coast of southern France. I was shot down by ground fire, spent 9 months in Germany as a POW.
Colonel Alexander and Dr. Brown are two of only 32 Red Tails taken captive during their war service. Rise Above is as much a testimony to their vanishing heritage as a message to current generations, and it plays well today at Toledo Express.
We live our lives like a game. You go to school, become educated, become qualified, you get married, you have kids, sign a mortgage, buy a car, live the game. Our life in the United States is a game. Tell these young people, learn how to play the game.
We can preserve the legacy, but at the same time we can encourage all these kids using the Tuskegee Airmen as their example, they can overcome anything. And there is where rise above comes into play. You can rise above any kind of adversities if you just work hard and just persevere. It's all it amounts to.